Alexander the Great was a legendary conqueror and king of Macedonia who lived from 356 BC to 323 BC. He is known for his military campaigns that brought him to the far reaches of the ancient world and his exceptional leadership qualities. His legacy continues to influence military strategy, culture, and politics. Early life and education. Alexander was born in Pella, the capital of Macedonia, on July 356 B6 BCE. His father, King Philip IE, was a powerful ruler who had expanded Macedonian territory and reformed the army to become the most dominant force in Greece. His mother, Olympias, was the daughter of the king of Epirus and a fierce woman with a strong personality. As a child, Alexander was tutored by the famous philosopher Aristotle. He received a broad education in literature, science, and philosophy. Aristotle also taught him about the Greek gods and heroes, which would later influence Alexander's beliefs and military strategy. At the age of 16, Alexander became regent of Macedonia while his father was away on a military campaign. When Philip II was assassinated in 336 BC, Alexander became king at the age of 20. Early military campaigns. Alexander's first military campaign was against the Thracians and Illyrians, who were threatening Macedonia's northern borders. He quickly defeated them and then turned his attention to Greece. Many of the city-states were unhappy with Macedonian rule and saw an opportunity to gain independence. Alexander marched south with his army and defeated the city-states at the Battle of Chaeronea in 338 BC. He then formed the League of Corinth, which united the city-states under Macedonian rule. In 334 BC, Alexander began his most famous campaign by crossing the Hellespont into Asia Minor. His goal was to conquer the Persian Empire, which had been weakened by internal strife. Alexander's army was vastly outnumbered by the Persians, but his superior tactics and leadership allowed him to win a series of battles. He quickly captured the cities of Sardis and Ephesus, and then defeated the Persian army at the Battle of Issus. Alexander then marched south along the Mediterranean coast, capturing the cities of Tyre and Gaza, which had been strongholds of the Persian Empire. In 331 BCE, he defeated the Persian king Darius Iei at the Battle of Gamla, securing his hold on the Persian Empire. Conquest of the Persian Empire. Alexander continued his conquest of the Persian Empire by capturing the cities of Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis, which was the capital of the Persian Empire. He was interested in Persian culture and saw himself as a successor to the Persian kings. He adopted Persian customs and dress, and he married a Persian princess named Roxana. After securing the Persian Empire, Alexander turned his attention to the eastern provinces. He conquered the regions of Bactria and Sogdiana, which were on the border of India. He then marched south along the Indus River, defeating the Indian king Porus at the Battle of Hydaspes. Alexander wanted to continue his conquests into India, but his troops were tired and homesick. They convinced him to turn back, and he began the long march home. Death and legacy. On the way back to Babylon, Alexander fell ill and died on June 10, 323 BCE, at the age of 32. The cause of his death is unknown, but it is believed to have been from natural causes. Alexander's legacy continued long after his death. He created an empire that stretched from Greece to India and had a profound influence on the cultures of the regions he conquered. He also introduced Greek culture to the East, which would have a lasting impact on the development of Western civilization.